Okay, I think I am audible for you. Let's start solving these questions weekly quarters 504. Let me know how many questions have you solved or how many problems have you solved in this contest. And I know the second, third, and fourth problems are very hard, and the second one I tried to solve, but third one I couldn't make it. Right? I didn't know whether the DP works or not, but let's see. Let's start with solving the first problem. Right? And if you have any doubts in the middle, you can ask me, and we are just discussing the problems. It's not just a tutorial to follow. No. Let's go with solving the first problem, but let us read the problem first. Digit frequency score. This is the question one. You are given an integer n. The score of n is defined as the sum of d into frequency of d over all distinct digits d, where frequency of d denotes the number of times, what's the number of times the digit d appears in n. Nothing but nothing but we are just going with the digit frequency. We just need the sum of the product. This product is nothing but d into frequency of d, the digit into the frequency of that digit, right? In second one, bitmask DP was given TLE. HV Patel, yes, bro. So I have solved that by using the knapsack problem. Let me know your approach for bitmask DP. That's a good one. Bitmask DP is a good one, but you know the constants which we are given with, the constants which we are given with is to 500, right? So items, sorry, 1500 is the budget, and the items dot length is 1000, right? Let us calculate the in second do knapsack. Yes, Mohta, yes, bro. We have to go with the hash map here, right? So shall we do the first problem? It's quite easy, right? So let's take 122. I'm just I'm just solving it so that if anyone couldn't do that, we can do. Anuj Chaudhary, bro, hello, how are you? Thanks for attending this live session, brother. So we are just having one is for one time. Let me, okay. One is for one time and two is for two times in the unordered map. So 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2. 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 will give us 5. That's it, right? Now, that's it, right? So we'll be having an unordered map of int comma int mp for let us take the string. Let's convert the number into a string. So string s is equal to 2 string n. We are given with n, right? So we are just changing it to a string. Now character c in s, mp of every, the character needs to be changed to a digit. C minus 0 plus plus. We are just having the digit frequency. Now, for auto, let us know how many questions have you solved. HV Patel, Yash Mota, and Anuj Chaudhary. For auto, the digit is D and F. Yash Mota, have you solved third? No, bro. I have tried the third one, but I couldn't solve it. Did you solve the third one? Yes, bro. D and F in the MP have the digit and the frequency, so the answer will be answer plus is equal to D into F. That's it. And return the answer at the end. right? So I hope you got it. I have the string, right? So let me show you the code now. It's easy. The first one was very easy. So, okay. I think the third one needs some binary search. I am thinking in that way, right? So that's the same thing. Instead of answer, I just used sum. The variable name is different, but it's exactly the same approach. Now let us understand maximum number of items from sale one. Max number of items from sale one. Let me tell you what does this sale one means. What is given in the problem? First, first thing, only only one bro. I know second is knapsack, but I haven't studied that topic yet. Can you create a one video that would help us to understand which kind of problem is this? Do we need to use knapsack BP greedy? Yes, bro. I'll definitely will be creating a video on the second problem so that you can understand it easily, right? So yes, we'll definitely create a video on that. And I'll also create a video where we can easily find out the binary search problem, binary search on answers, and where to use greedy and where to use knapsack, and when does the bit manipulation and bit mask will be working. So I'll definitely make a video on that, bro. Right now, let us see the maximum number of items from sale one. This is the second problem, right? So we are given with an array, a 2D array, right? This will have some numbers. Let us take the example 2. Now, thank you, bro. Thank you. 243241 6412 2432 6 2432 4164 Okay, 12 4. Now, the first number represents the factor, right? The first number represents the factor, and the second number represents the price. The first number represents the factor. These are all the factors. This one, and then this, and then this. Now, I'll tell you one thing. If I buy a an item with factor I, then I can get I can get all the factor of j where factor I divides divides factor j, right? Factor I divides factor j, and I is not equal to j. I'll tell you just simply how we can get that intuition. Imagine I take this 2 and the price for buying this item is just 4, right? So the price is 4 and the factor is 2. Now, what are those numbers which this 2 can divide? 2 can divide 4, 2 can divide 6, and 2 can divide 12. Now, by just by just buying buying item item 1, item 0, right? Nothing but the what we are having items of 0, items of items of 0 with factor. 2, I will get I will get this one 4, 6 and 12 for free, right? So by just buying one item, I am getting three items for free. That's it. Now return return max items you can buy. Items you can buy uh, without spending more than budget. More than budget. So we are given with the items and the budget, right? So we are given with the items and the budget. So we need to spend not more than the budget, and we need the maximum number of items, the maximum items. Now let me tell you how we can get the maximum items. We can get the maximum items by just getting the free items or freebies, right? Now let us take this 2. Imagine I just store it in this way. I just store it in this way. The multiples of 2 are just like 2, multiples are 4, not just 4, are 2, and then 4, and then 6, and then 12. These are the factors present, right? 4, 6, 12, and then 2. Now let us go to 3. Let us go to 3. 3 is having 3 as the multiple, and then is 4 multiple of 3? No. 6 multiple of 3? Yes. 3 2s are 6. Now 12 is multiple of 3. Yes, 3 fours 12, right? So 3 6 12. Now I have 4. What are the multiples of 4 present in the factors, given factors? Now 4 is present for one time. Is 2 factor of multiple of 4? No. 3 multiple of 4? No. 6, is it multiple of 4? No. 12, is it multiple of 4? Yes. So 4 3 is 12. I'm doing like that. Now 6. 6 ones, 6 and 6 twos, 12. So 6 and 12. Now 12 is having only one factor, which is 12. Now let me tell you one thing. I am just storing those numbers which are the multiples and are present in the given items. Let me tell you one thing. If I buy an item with factor I, and the gain of I is number of items with factor of j, where factor I divides factor j, and j is not equal to I. This is much important. Let me tell you, if I buy this factor with 2, right? This is having a factor of 2. Now, what are the multiples of 2? 2, 4, 6, 12. Imagine, just imagine for once, if I am having, instead of storing it in a vector of set, what if I store 2 is having 4, 4 multiples in the items. 3 is having 3 multiples. 4 is having 2 multiples. And 6 is having 2 multiples. And 12 is having 1 multiple. Here is one twist or one edge case. Let me tell you what is that edge case. 2 is having 4 multiples, right? Now imagine I buy this. I am buying this one item. By buying one item, I can get 4 items. No. Can I get 4 items? No. I can get only 3 items because this 2 is already there. This 2 is already there, right? So, so j should not be equal to I. All those elements where j is not equal to I, nothing but 4, 6, and then 12, that only we can count. So that's why here when you see this, when you see this 1 plus gain, where gain is equal to multiple count of f minus 1. Multiple count of f minus 1. I'll tell you what is multiple count of f. Clear. Now, I need the number of times every factor is present. How many times 2 is present, how many times 4 is present, 6 is present, and 12 is present. So let's take the same example again. Let's take the same example again. So let me take this. Let me take all this, right? Now I'm removing some of the parts. Okay, here it is 3. Okay, now imagine, just imagine. I have 2, I have 4, and then all this. Now, what I'll do is just having the items dot length is 1000 items of I factor of I and price of I will not exceed 1500. So what I'll do, I'll just store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and so on till 1500. I'll also store 0, nothing but in a vector of int, in a, in a vector of int here, excuse me, here. How many times 0 is present as a factor? Now, just going random, just going in the same approach which I used in the code or in the algorithm. So I have 1, 2, so 2 will be incremented for 1 time. How many times 2 is present? Nothing but the frequency, right? Frequency of 2, only 1 time for now. 3, only 1 time for now. 4, increment from 0 to 1. 6, increment from 0 to 1. 12, increment from 0 to 1. Now, everything else will be 0. So, here what I am doing is vector of int initialize a frequency. I think I have initialized the name with frequency, right? Yes, frequency. Frequency of 1501 with everything as 0. And I'll just iterating this items, right? So how do I iterate the item? For item in items, what I'll do is I have the number and I have the factor and I have the price. So factor is factor is equal to item of 0. Now, frequency of factor plus plus. That's how I got it. Now, I have the factors. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. Imagine I'm storing 2 is for 4 times. Devanag Agarwal, hi bro. Hi, thanks for attending this live session and let me know if you have any doubts. So the multiples of 2 are for 4 times. 2, 4, 6 and then 12. The factors of 3 are for 3 times and the factors of 4 are for 2 times and the factors of 6 are for 2 times and the factors of 2 or the multiples of 12 are for 1 time. 2 is for 4 times, 3 is for 3 times, 4 is for 2 times, 6 is for 2 times, 12 is for 1 time, right? The multiples, right? How do I get this? Is the one thing. Let me say it is the multiple or multiple set, multiple score, whatever. I think it is like multiple count. How do I get this multiple count? Let me tell you. Let me tell you how do I get this multiple count. I will iterate through these numbers, right? These numbers. Now, I have these numbers. Wait a second. I have this frequency from 1 to 1500 and x is equal to f, x is less than or equal to 1500 I'm just going to the multiple of the numbers, and the the number of the frequency will be, or the multiple count will be the number of times the multiples are present. Nothing but nothing but going from 1 to 1500 as something like f is equal to 1 to 1500. Now x is the multiple. X start from f and x will be till 1500 and x plus plus, right? Now x will be starting with f and going to the multiples of f itself. Imagine f is equal to 2. I'm going to f is equal to 2. 2 plus 2 again 4, and then 6, and then 8, and so on till it doesn't exceed 1500. Now x is equal to f, x is less than or equal to 1500, and x plus is equal to f. X plus is equal to f. Now, how do I get the multiple count? Multiple count of f plus is equal to the frequency of this x. How many times the multiples are present, right? That's it. Now, the the part where we solve it, right? The important part. Devanag Agarwal, let me know how many problems have you solved. We are solving the second problem, and we'll definitely try solving the third problem. And we'll just take the help from you, the viewers and the builders, right? Now, multiple count of f plus is equal to frequency of x, right? Just adding the frequency, adding the frequency of those multiples. Now let me tell you. Let me tell you another thing. Why we are using the knapsack? Why we are using the knapsack? Let me tell you. So here, by taking 2 comma 4, 3 comma 2, 4 comma 1, 6 comma 4, 12 comma 4, 3 comma 2, 4 comma 1, 6 comma 4, 12 comma, right? These are the items. Now let me tell you, by just you know by just adding the 4, I would get how many items I would get, the price which I am paying, and the items I can get. Let me tell you, the items I can get is this item, and the freebies are 4, 6, and 12. So totally the items I can get are 4. 1 plus 3. 1 is the price I paid for with 4, and then 3, which is nothing but 4, right? Now just imagine if I have, let me take the budget. What is the budget here? Budget is just 8. So the budget given is 8. Budget is equal to 8. I can buy only one item, or I can get two items. It's my wish, right? Imagine I have buy. I think there is no need of buying two items, because let me tell you, buying only one item I get three freebies. Why you have to buy multiple items? So by just paying only one time, I can get it easily. Okay, okay. Now the price I am paying here is 2. Now let me tell you, I can get one item by the price I paid only 2, right? Then what are the freebies I can get? 3 and 6 and then 12, right? Only 2. So 1 plus 2, which are nothing but 3. I have 4, right? The price I paid is 1, right? The price I paid is 1. I have 4 as the factor. 4 can divide 12, not 6, right? So 1, the price I paid, and then 1, the freebie. Total number of items I can get is 2. Now I have 6, and the price I paid is 4. Let me tell you, I need some of those elements so that I cannot exceed the budget but get the maximum items. Now I have 4 as the price I paid. Now 6 can divide only 12. So 1 is the item I bought and the one other is the freebie I got, which is 12. Now I have 12 is a factor and 4 is the price. Now, what are all those elements which 12 can divide? Are there any items which 12 can divide in the items? No. So 1 plus 0, the freebies I got is just 0, so only 1. Now, the important part here is is I have the price 4. I can add 4 with this 4 or this 4. But the important point is to know by adding this and this will only give me 4 and 2, right? Nothing but only 6 items, right? So let us take this as A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, and then E. Now, 4 and 4 can be added. So A plus D will give me how many items? 4 plus 2, only 6 items. Items. Only 6 items. Now I can add 4, 2, and then 1. Right? The price is not varying, not exceeding 8. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 is nothing but 7. It is not exceeding 8, if you see. 7 is the price I am paying. Now, A plus B plus C will give me what are the number of items? 4 plus 3 plus 2 is nothing but 9. 9 number of items I can get. Now, imagine I have paid, I wouldn't be taking this 4, right? By just having only paying only 4, I am getting 4 items, right? But here, if I pay 4, I'm getting only one item. I'm thinking in that way 9 plus one item extra. Here the price I paid is 8. Here I paid only 7. I have 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. Now what is the cheapest? What is the cheapest price item? Which is nothing but 1 here. So again another 1 can be added. So totally 10 items in total. I hope. Yes, 10 items. So this is just a knapsack problem, right? Either I take it or I don't take it, right? So I have the multiple count and I have DP budget plus 1. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the budget plus 1. Let me tell you one thing. So the budget will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let us change the color. Let's change the color. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the DP I have. Now, with DP of 0, let me tell you with DP of 0, how I could go. I have the item and then items. F is a factor of item, right? The current item and the price is equal to item of 1. I think till now we are clear that I am going item by item in the items. Now, gain is nothing but multiple count of f minus 1. As I said, that's the gain, right? That's the gain. It's nothing but the freebies, right? Now, multiple count of f is the number of multiples I have for the given f. Now, int c, here is the interesting part. Int c is equal to budget. C is greater than or equal to price. C minus minus. I'm I'm just starting with the budget and then decrementing the budget one by one, right? I'm just documenting the cost one by one. If I say C is the cost. Now, dp of C, I'm taking it as maximum dp of C and the maximum from the dp of C and dp of C minus price plus 1 plus gain. I'll tell you what it means. Let me store everything as 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Or now I have the same thing. Budget is equal to 8. Budget is equal to 8 and all. Now, first thing, first thing, first thing is 2 comma 4. I have all these. Now I have C is equal to 8, nothing but budget. Now, dp of 8 will be dp of 8 will be maximum of the already present as 0, comma, I am at this point. I am at the item of 0. Now, the gain. The gain I already have, which is 4, right? It's the 4. 1 plus the gain. Gain is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. That's what I wrote. Gain is 3. 1 plus 4. Now I have gain as the 1 plus gain as the number of products and dp of C minus price. What is dp of C minus price? Let me tell you. C is 8. Now, dp of C minus price. 8 minus what is the price I'm paying here? 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Right? I'll tell you why we are using this. I'll tell you why I'm using this. dp of 4 is 0. So 0 plus 4 will give me 4 as the max. So I'll change it to 4. Now, dp of 7. C is equal to 7 is equal to max of 0 comma now I have 7, right? Now what is dp of 7 minus 4, which is nothing but 3? What is dp of 3? 0 plus 1 plus gain is still 4, right? Right, dp of C minus price, right? 7 minus 4, which is nothing but 3, plus 1 plus gain. Gain is already 4, right? So 0 plus 4 is 4. So I'm changing to 4. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. With 7 as the budget, I can get for now maximum 4. If you see, I'm taking only till this index, only index 0. I am just getting it as 4. Now I'm completing dp of 6 where max of 0 comma 0 plus 4 and then 4 again, right? dp of 5 again is max of 0 comma 4 again, so 5 will be changed to 4. So that means if I have 5, if you see, C should be greater than or equal to price. Price is 4. The C should not be lesser than the price. So dp of 4 is the last one, max of 0 comma 4, which is nothing but 4. Now C has changed to 6, 5, 4, and then 3 will stop there itself. Now, now I'll go to the next element. Here comes the actual thing. Here comes the actual thing. I have C is equal to 8 and the 1 plus gain is not nothing but 1 plus gain. How much I can get, which is nothing but 3. 1 plus gain is 3. Now dp of 8 is equal to maximum of what is 8? dp of 8, which is 4. Now The gain is 3. 3 is the gain plus dp of C minus the price, right? dp of C minus price. If I not take this price, right? C minus what is the price here? Let me tell you. C minus price. 8 minus the price here is 2. 8 minus 2 is 6, right? Which is nothing but 4. So 4 plus 3 is giving me 7. So 4 and 7, what is the max? 7, right? So by 4 and 7, I'm just changing it to 7. Let me tell you what I did here. So till this index, I can take this 4 and then 3, and the budget I am taking is 4 plus 2, nothing but 6, which is less than or equal to the budget which I have, right? So dp of 7, again, C is equal to 7. 1 plus gain is still 3. C minus price is nothing but, let me tell you, max of, what is dp of 7? 4. And C minus price, dp of C minus price. What is dp of C minus price? 7 minus what is the price? 2. 7 minus 2 is 5, which is 4. 4 plus 3 again 7. So I am changing it to 7 again. Now I have dp of 6. 6 is equal to max of 4, which is dp of C, comma, dp of C minus price. 6 minus what is the price? Price is 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. So 4 plus 3, which is nothing but 7 again. So I'm changing it to 7. Now comes the question dp of 5. Max of dp of 5 is 4. Now dp of C minus price. 5 minus 2, which is nothing but 3. dp of 3 is 0 if you see. 0 plus, what is the, what do you say? What is the dp? Sorry, 1 plus gain, which is nothing but 3. So 4 comma 3, maximum is still 4. So no need of changing. And the C can go till 2, right? So dp of 4 is equal to max of, 4 is having 4, right? dp of C. And dp of C minus price. 4 minus 2 is still 0 plus 3, which is nothing but 3. So let us not disturb that 4. dp of 3 again, max of dp of 3 is 0. Now comes the question. dp of C minus price. C is 3. 3 minus price is, 3 minus 2, which is 1. So 0 plus the gain is 3. So 0 comma 3, it will be 3. Now I can go till 2, right? dp of 2 is equal to max of 0 comma 2 minus 2. C minus price. 2 minus 2 is 0 plus the gain is 3, right? So I can change easily that to 2, right? Sorry, 3. 3. Now, what it is saying is dp of 2 is nothing but, by just spending 2 coins. Let us take it as coins. By spending only 2 coins, I can get I can get three three items. One item this, and 6 and 12 are the multiples of 3, so I can get that 2. Now, here we'll get the actual answer. So let us go there. Let us go there. Now C is equal to 8. C is equal to 8. Gain 1 plus gain is equal to 4, and I have 12. So 1 plus 1, which is nothing but 2. Which is nothing but 2. Now dp of C minus price. Now let us start. dp of 8 is equal to max of, what is dp of 8? 7, right? Now I have dp of C minus price. What is C? 8. 8 minus price. 8 minus 8. Sorry, the price is 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. So dp of 7 is 7 plus, what is the gain? 2. So 7 comma 2 is 9. Here I get 9, right? Right? I have dp of 8 as 9. Now, one thing I'll tell you. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. Here I have 9, right? Here I have 9. So what we might say is just return the DP of 8, bro. I'll get DP, I'll get the maximum elements, but that won't be the one thing, right? We still have, we still have 7, right? We can just get DP of 7 as 9. I'll tell you how. DP of 7 is equal to max of, here I have DP of 7. What is DP of 7? 7. Now, DP of C minus price. DP of C is 7 minus price. What's the price here? 1. So, 7 minus 1 is 6, right? DP of 6. What is DP of 6? 7. Now, the gain is 2. I am telling you this, right? With 7 as the price. With 7 as the price. Only 7 as the price. I can take 4, 3, and 2, right? 4, 3, and 2. 4 items from spending only 4, 3 items from spending only 2, 2 items from spending only 1, right? 4 plus 3 plus 2, which is 7, right? That's it. So I have 9 here, TP of 7 as 9. Now, what I will do, I just have the maximum TP of C is maximum items gained gained by spending only C coins. That's it. Now there will be some remaining, right? If you see by spending only 7 coins, I still have 1 coin left, right? So the spent is 7. Remaining is budget minus spent. Now I can buy individual items, but I will not spend it on the luxurious items. I'll spend it on cheapest items. I'll spend it on cheapest items. I'll tell you the last part. First, I got the frequency of every factor. Then the second part, I'll get the count, nothing but the multiple counts of every factor. The third part is initializing or filling the DP array, nothing but the number of items I can get by spending coins. For 4, the number of items I can get is stored in DP of C, nothing but DP of 4, right? So remaining is equal to budget minus spent. Now this remaining will be spent on the least priced element, which is nothing but 1. So, so the answer will be remaining by minimum price. They want mini, right? So remaining is 1 by 1, which is nothing but 1. This will be added to the answer. So our answer will be the maximum of answer, comma, remaining by mini plus dp of c. That's it, right? Now what is remaining? Remaining is nothing but budget minus spent. Now what is spent here? Spent is nothing but c. So so c is equal to 0. C is less than or equal to budget C++. What I'll do is spent is equal to C. Remaining is equal to budget minus spent. Spent. Now the answer will be updated as maximum of answer, comma, remaining by mini plus dp of C, right? So I'll just run a for loop, return the answer at the end. That's how you solve it, right? So what I'm doing here, let's also write the whole code so that you can understand it better. Sorry. What I'm doing is I'm just going from C is equal to for every item. I'm just going for every item. For item in items, what I would do is I have the factor and I also have the price. So the F is equal to item of 0 and what is the price? Price is equal to item of 1. What is the gain? Gain is equal to multi multiple count of F minus 1. That's the gain. Now for C will be started with the budget, and as long as C is greater than or equal to price, C minus minus, what we are doing here, we are updating the DP of C. DP of C will be the maximum of DP of C, comma, DP of C minus price plus 1 plus gain. What is this 1? This gain is the freebies. This 1 is the price we are paying, right? So the maximum will be updated. Then what we'll do? Then what we'll do is first for C is equal to 0, C is less or equal to budget, C plus plus. I've spent our remaining, so remaining by mini plus will be of I. So I also written the code for multiple set, right? So here it is. So from this pseudo code, I request you to I request you to solve it in your language if it is Python, C++, or Java, right? So let me know what is your language you are solving it in, right? Please let me know your language and also please let me know what is uh so that's the same thing which I have done. Yes, that's it. We are just initializing DP of budget plus one. Don't forget to initialize it. Right. So I hope it's clear for everyone. And every time what I'm forgetting here is to analyze the time complexity. If you see here, it giving us giving us big O, big O of n. If n is the number of items here, f is 1500. So big O of 1500 into 1500, right? X is also going to 1500, right? And to get this frequency of X, it is just big O of 1, not the time complexity yet. Big O of here, item in items n into C is equal to budget, C is greater than or equal to price. What if every price is still 1 and the budget is 1500? Right? Every item price is 1 and the budget is 1500. So in the worst case, it is 1500 into n here. Spent is 0. That's what I got it right. 0 to 100. Good to see. Yes, that's it. Instead, instead of having spent, I'm just having like that. Okay. Here, here I am also having in the worst case big of 1500. Right. So I hope it's clear for everyone. Let us move to the third problem. I'm not sure whether I would solve this or not, but let us do it right. Uh, there is no crime to solve it or just try it. It is not bad to try it once. Let's try. You're given a 2D integer array items where items of I is equal to factor of I and price of I represents the ith item. You're also given the integer budget. There are your unlimited copies of items available for purchase. You may buy any number of copies of any item such that the total cost of the purchased copies is at most budget. After buying items, you may receive free copies according to the following rules. Each purchased copy of item I can give you at most one free copy of another item J. So, the difference between the last problem and the last problem and the current problem is in the last problem, I can buy only one item. I can get the freebies or the extra items for the multiples. But here, for one item you buy, you will get only one item for free. So, so it's clear. It's clear the number of items you get. Just imagine, K, I go from 1. Just imagine K, I'll go from 1. The number of items I can get is items of 1. Okay, let me think about it. But imagine I have the price as 2 and the factor is 4. Now, now what I'll do is for I have 8, 8 comma 2, 12 comma 4. The price itself 16 comma 1. Like this. I have 4 and the price is 2. Now the budget is equal to imagine the budget is equal to 5 to 5 okay 2 6 12. Okay, now what I'll do price is the cost. Let's take the cost is equal to the price. The cost is less than or equal to the budget, right? um, so I think minimum will help instead of the maximum. What if reverse go with the reverse engineering? Like, what's the budget? Like, how many items I can take for the current item? How many items I can take, right? So let us say items I can get here is the minimum of how many items do I have, and what is the budget? It's quite confusing, guys, right? How many items would I get? How many items I can get, and also within the budget, right? So imagine. Okay, let us go with this. This is much harder than the previous one, which is much harder than the previous one. Okay, let me know if you have any thoughts on this, right? How we can solve it. Please let me know. Don't hesitate. And by the time we solve this problem, let us go and find how many subscribers did we get. We are just four subscribers to go with the 1000 subscribers. Right? Please do subscribe our channel fast. Right? Okay. Okay. I have very doubt with this problem. So what they are asking is with uh, with I, you can you can get you can get number of items is equal to number of items purchased plus same number of items free. Number of items free. Where number of items these both are equal. So number of items purchased should be multiplied with 2. Right? Number of items should be multiplied with 2. So the number of items purchased or the price should not exceed the budget, right? But the knapsack would be failing because if I store the number of items I can purchase here, the number of items I can purchase here, and all, that would make a big of n square time complexity for the given constants, which are 1e5. That's very bad. But let us see. I think we need to go with some hints. If not, we would be maximum number of items from sale. Let us see if we have any hints or discussions from our fellow coders. Maximum number of items. Items for sale to okay. If you see the acceptance rate is just 20%. The last time which I have solved the third problem in the contest of weekly contest 40503, the same the same acceptance rate which is 21, and the topics will be definitely the discussion. Okay. Lead code level daily. Yes, bro, the level is increasing day by day. Damn, I'm so bad at the lead code. It's better. This should have been hard easier than technical. It's not hard to decipher. Lead code should give a bit more descriptive description. Okay, illustrate the problem type. Only constant word differ compared to previous version. Took me 30 minutes to realize what is in the okay. The contest. I know the knapsack will be will definitely be not a good idea. Just imagine. Let us imagine. Can we use a binary search? Imagine the maximum products I can buy is I can buy at least one product, max product. I'm just doing the I'm just doing the binary search on answer. What is this? The left or the right one or the high. So this is low. What is our high? The high I can get is the number of words I can get is, or is the cheapest product, the cheapest product, right? Cheapest price. Okay. So it is nothing but budget by mini. Now mini is cheapest price, right? Now what I want to do, uh, just imagine there is another thing. What if, what if for one element? So imagine all the elements are same, all the factors are same, 2, 2, 2. For how many times? N times. N times all are same. Now what is the maximum? Hi bro, Himakar Verma. Thanks for attending this live session. How are you doing? So we are solving the third problem and let me know, have you subscribed to our channel? We are just four subscribers. Sorry, I think three subscribers away from hitting the 1,000 subscribers. 1K subscribers is, you know, the one thing, right? 1K and then 10K and then 1 lakh subscribers. We'll definitely do it, right? So I thought the minimum cheapest price would help us. No, it won't help us. Why? Because imagine I have a price with something like 2, 10, and then 15. Imagine I am having the factor cheapest price as 2, right? Cheapest price as 2. Now imagine the budget is 100. It is not like I have the cheapest price as 2 and I would get only 100 by 2, which is nothing but 50. I can get, I can get for every 50 items, I can get the double of it. The factors, right? The number of factors. The number of factors I can get multiple times, right? Let us see. And let me know for each order pay, you can receive a free copy of item J from of item I at most once. Okay. Regardless of how many types of item I you buy. Okay, so they are saying that the multiples will be something. Okay, okay, you can receive a free copy of item J from purchase at most once, regardless of how many copies of item I you buy. The same item J can be received multiple times for free if it is from different items. Okay, this is quite confusing, right? Himakar Verma, if you have any thoughts on this, please let me know. Please let us know. Right, right, okay. Let us do one thing. I'm just confused with this point. For each ordered item J, you can receive a free copy of item J from purchase of item I at most once, regardless of how many copies of item I you buy. The free item divides. Okay, that's the same thing each item. Okay, so imagine what is the maximum I can get. So the budget, uh, in case this one, this two can divide all those other twos, right? So there are n. If this is budget by price, I would also take the minimum price, right? Yes, we are good to go with the 50, 50, or the budget by the minimum price, right? Please let us know. Let us know how we can approach to this problem. I think we are just three subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. Do subscribe fastly so that we can go with 1,000 subscribers. How budget by price, the cheapest price into two, right? In worst case, I would get it, but let us say the low will be one and high will be budget by mini into two. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think about it? Let me know. So, are we good to go? Low is equal to one and high is equal to budget by mini into two. I'm thinking like, what if I select these number of items? I need to maximize the items and the budget should not exceed. The price should be minimized, and items maximized. But the only problem here, can I make those items with the budget? It's quite confusing, guys. Six, and then no, I think it won't. It will work with binary search, but the approach to get the price or the items is the one where I'm stuck. If you knew anything about the third problem, please let me know. Don't hesitate to comment in this live stream. I think the binary search won't work because for everything we need to go with the we need to have gone with the. estimating the price, right? So please do subscribe to our channel so fast so that we would hit 1000 subscribers easily, right? We are just 3 subscribers away from hitting 1000 subscribers. That's first thing, the number of factors and the count will be same. The frequency, getting the minimum element will be the same for both of the problems. But the approach will be different, right? Now, let us take an unordered map. Let me tell you, imagine, just imagine if we have an unordered map. Imagine if we have a unordered map and we are going from item to item for every item. Now I have A and B. A is like the factor, right? Let's take F and the price. Now, let me tell you one thing. Uh, like the number of multiples I have for this factor would be the gain, what I could say, gain, right? The factors, just the factors, right? The gain will be multiple count, multiple count of the F minus 1. That's the gain. That's the same gain which we have used here. Gain is equal to multiple count of F minus 1. Now what we'll do, as long as the gain is greater than 0, what we are doing, what we are doing here is we are decrementing. We are just saying the price, as the price should be less than or equal to 2 into the minimum. Minimum is the minimum price, right? Right. So as long as the gain uh, is this gain is greater than 0, and also the price, this price is less than or equal to 2 into mini, what I would do is the unordered map of the price will be incremented with the gain. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. Imagine, imagine the gain is 10, right? The gain is 10, nothing but there are 10 multiples of the current factor f. This is our price. There are 10 multiples, nothing but the gain, sorry, 10 multiples of multiple count of f, 10 minus 11 multiples are there, minus 1 is 10. Now gain is greater than 0. Now price, this price is less than 2 into minimum. Minimum, let us take it as 3. 3 is the minimum price. Let us take it as 3 into. Now, if this price, imagine the price, is only 2, right? If the price is less than or equal to 2 into minimum. So 3 into 2 is 6. Now the price is 2, which is less than or equal to 6. This price is less than or equal to 6. This price is less than or equal to 6. What I would do is unordered map of price. In the map of price with this, I would have the gain as 10. right? 10 as the gain, right? So what we are doing here is I can gain much elements with price less than or equal to the price which we can get with the mini. 2 into mini, 2 into mini is nothing but taking all those elements with the cheapest price. Mini is the cheapest price, right? So let me know if you have any doubts and do subscribe to our channel quick, right? Now what I would do is I'm storing the price and also the gain which I could get 10 as the gain, right? 10 as the gain, right? Um, it would be like, how can I explain you it? It's like in the unordered map, I'm storing the price and the gain, nothing but the number of items. So if the current price, which is nothing but 2. So what I would do, I would just add, I would just add the gain to this unordered map of price. So with this 2 of the current price, I would get those remaining elements, right? Now we'll go with the answer is equal to 0 and and I would have every um, every factor and also the price every sorry I have the answer as 0. Let us go with the x and y in the unordered map. What I would do here is let us take the how could we say the remaining or let's take it as mm, k. Let us take it as k such that k is k is nothing but the minimum of y, the gain which I can get, and the budget by what is the fact, what is the price? Price is nothing but x, right? So k will be the minimum of y and budget by x, and the answer will be added with 2 into k, and the budget minus is equal to k into x, and answer after this loop after this answer less is equal to budget by min. That's it, right? So so this is the last code part. Now the gain, let us remove this np of price. If the gain is greater than 0 and price is less than or equal to mean. Now have the unordered map, and here itself let us take f and also price. F is equal to item of 0, price is equal to item of 1. Now have the gain. Now take the item into the items for auto item in items. Just go with the unordered map, printing the unordered map, and the same code for the previous one. I just need the multiple count, that's why I'm just going with it. For the multiple count, I'm just having the frequency and all. So let us code this part. So if you haven't still subscribed to our channel, we'll also have the bi-weekly contest for the next week. So I think it's not correctly right. So I hope it's clear for you. After this for loop, I'll be having another map in comma int and name it as MP for auto item. In items, int f is equal to item of 0 and price is equal to item of 1 and int gain is equal to mult count of f minus 1. Then multiple counts, right? If gain is greater than 0 and the price is less than or equal to 2 into meaning. I just got the meaning, nothing but the minimum price, right? Then int answer is equal to 0, answer is equal to 0, and I would have x comma y in unordered map, nothing but for auto x comma y in the unordered map. I would take int k is equal to minimum of y comma budget by x, then int answer plus is equal to 2 2 into k. Then budget, we are removing k into x. The budget which we have used answer plus is equal to budget budget by mini. Return the answer at the end. I hope it works. No, it didn't. Let us see what's wrong with this. Cross into frequency 1500 watt comma 0. Minimum is equal to internet. Price of 0 minimum. We are just getting minimum price every time. Factor, factor. Now the multiple count of 1501 comma 0 in f is equal to 1 and f is responsible to 1500. Sorry, here it is not 1500. Instead I need to change it something, right? Instead of int frequency, I have int minimum, int max as in minimum, int n is equal to items dot size. Now I have the minimum updated and I would have count array, vector of long count array, and now vector of long where I have count for n plus 1 comma 0. Now for int I is equal to 0, I have minimum count of item of 0 plus plus, right? I think I think that's correct, right? I think there is no need of instead of multiple count and also frequency, which is having 1501, we would be using we would be using n plus 1. That's it. The multiple count n plus 1. How the multiple count and f will go till n, f plus plus and int x is equal to f, x is less than or equal to n, and x plus is equal to f. Multiple count of f plus is equal to frequency of x. An ordered map MP I is equal to I am going with every element. I think that's clear. We just need to influence and n is equal to items per size. I think it works. Then let us see. Let us see one thing. We are just 3 subscribers away by hitting 1000 subscribers. That's a 4-digit number. That's the first 4-digit number, right? That's 5 raised to the atom of 0. But I think n would not be great, or let us see. The comments, right? What's the wrong with this approach? Let's start from the beginning, right? Let us take int n is equal to items dot size. Then what we would do, long mini is equal to L long min. In maxi is maxi is equal to 0, and for auto item 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 in items mini will be mini is equal to minimum of mini comma long item of 1. right? That's the price, and maximum will also be maximum of maxi, comma item of zero. Here we are getting the maximum factor and the minimum price. Now I would take vector of int frequency of size maxi plus one. Right? That's right. The factors, the maximum factor. I'm taking it. For auto item in items frequency of item of 0 plus plus. Then vector long multiple count will be multiple count multiple count will be just incrementing the frequency of the multiples of every number. So maxi plus 1 here also. For int I is equal to 1, I is less than or equal to maxi I plus plus. If frequency of I is equal to 0, we just need not to we just need not to go to that frequency. Right? So continue there itself. For int j is equal to I, j is less than or equal to maxi, j plus is equal to I, just nothing but the same multiple count of I plus is equal to frequency of j. The multiple count muld count plus is equal to frequency of j. Then use a map of long, and name it as MB. Right now, we will store for auto item in items. What we would do, we will pick long. The price is equal to item of 1, and long the what I could say the gain as a multiple count of item of 0 minus 1. Then if C is greater than 0, nothing but gain is greater than 0, and the price, if it is less than 2 into minimum, right? The minimum or the cheapest price. Unordered map of price plus is equal to C. That's it, right? Now we are just taking the gain and the price. Now after this, I have the answer. Long answer is equal to answer as the budget which we have by budget which we have as budget by minimum price. That's the answer I am thinking. Long. Let's take another answer. Let's take another thing as D is equal to 0 and long remaining as budget. Now what we'll do for auto ampersand it in on the ordered map long the price will be it dot first long the gain will be it dot second right. Then long other elements like let's take t as minimum of gain comma remaining by price. Now, if there is no t, nothing but there are no remaining elements, then if not, we'll just like if not at t to d, then remaining minus is equal to t into t. Then answer is equal to maximum of answer comma 2 into d plus remaining by mean, right? Then sorry, answer remains dp plus d plus remaining by meaning. Then if this remaining is less than price, then break the exception. If not, yes, then return the answer. The answer. Okay, we are just 3 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers, right? Please let me know how we can solve. I think there are multiple errors. Yes, I know it would be an error. Another map of price plus is gain, right? No, it didn't run. I think I need to make here the gain if it is greater than 0 and the price, yes, I'm doing it. Way of price plus is equal to gain. Gain is the multiple count of item of 0 minus 1 plus is equal to item of 1. If I have V, uh, so I think we need to make another video to solve this problem. And I think yes, that's the error which we have to catch. I'm just taking 2 in 9 minutes. Like so, that's how we solve this problem. First, second, and third. Right? So we solve three problems, and we still less with we are just we are just only three subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. So if you have any doubts, please let me know. Thanks for watching this live stream. Everyone, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone who have subscribed to my channel.